and we will begin. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome all of you here to the International Conference for the United Nations proposal of the DPCW. Let's give a round of applause for all of our guests and all of our volunteers that are here. My name is David Michael Williamson, and I will be your MC for today's conference. And I'd like to tell you a little bit more about our purpose. The purpose of today's conference is to show really the effort that is being made for peace. And it's designed to expand upon our national level of support for implementing the DPCW into the United Nations as an international law. And I'd like to invite our former and current presidents, as well as the really most influential international and law experts from all around the world, to come together and to contribute their opinions and their ideas, and how all of us can work together in order to implement this DPCW as law. And to begin our program, I'd first like to take a minute to introduce the guests that we have here. And so I'll begin to name them as I follow to name them. If you could welcome them with a round of applause. First we have the Honorable Emil Constantinescu, the former President of Romania. His Excellency Victor Yushchenko, the former President of Ukraine. His Excellency Petru Lusinski, the former President of Moldova. His Excellency Stanislav Chizhevsky, the former Chairman of the Supreme Court of the Republic of Belarus. His Excellency Stephen Mesic, the former President of Croatia. His Excellency Ivo Josipović, the former President of Croatia. His Excellency Dr. Rosalia Arteaga Serrano, the former President of Ecuador. His Excellency Donald Ramator, the former President of Guyana. His Excellency Paul Schmidt, the former President of Hungary. His Excellency Dr. Mansef Marzouki, the former President of Tunisia. His Excellency Lakoba Tei Iteli, the Governor General of Tuvalu. His Excellency Gennady Bubulis, the former State Secretary of Russia and the current President of the Baltic Black Sea Forum. The Right Honorable Hrant Bagration, the former Prime Minister of Armenia. His Excellency Zalto Lagumdija, the former Prime Minister of Bosnia and Herzegovina. His Excellency Kil Raj Rejmi, the former Prime Minister of Nepal. His Excellency Zumart Odabiv, the former Prime Minister of the Kyrgyzstan Republic. And His Excellency Samuel Sam Sumana, the former Vice President of the Republic of Sierra Leone. Let's give them all a round of applause. Now there are many leaders here that due to time we're not able to really mention their names. But regardless of not being able to announce each and every person joining us by name, we still would like to extend our great gratitude for you coming to this summit and coming to this conference and participating in this work of peace. Among those that we have mentioned, there are 9 ministers from 9 different countries, 3 chief justices from 3 different countries, and 8 ministers from various ministries around the world. For example, the Ministry of Justice. I'd like to welcome up a young man from the International Peace Youth Group, and he will come and read his letter that he has addressed to our distinguished guests. And so let's please give a round of applause to Aung Myint, a youth of Myanmar.
Good afternoon to the world leaders who are with us today. Today is a great day for us. I'm continuously asking myself whether it is a dream. How can we forget these days? I will not forget the support of IPYG, International Peace Youth Group, and HWPL. My name is Aung Myint, which means a successful person, which is only the meaning of the name, not true in reality. How can I be a successful person and a happy person, whether aware the country, the world is in conflicts and wars? My country, Myanmar, has the longest civil war over 70 years since the independent day. I have been living with the civil war for 28 years. Myself, 5 years being in the refugee, helping in Thai Burma border, which is the largest, longest refugees camp. And I was being with the victim of the civil war. That was teaching me how dangerous civil war is and how it kills the generation, the life of generation. A great lesson. People learn the lesson, but it cannot stop killing till today. The war gave a problem not only to the particular country, but also for the country around it. What is the solution for this? Today, I have a true feeling introducing you. It is a wonderful day. I'm here as a leader, standing here, have the chance to speak up in front of you leaders. Since youth and women are important people, I thank for those who support me get here in front of you leaders. I'm here not just because of HWPL, just because of wanting peace, the world peace, different kind of conflicts around the world. Anyway, DPCW is the main reason, and IPYG, International Peace Group, is the bridge to me. My second feeling is that I cannot be proud of myself. I cannot be confident in myself introducing you where I am from. I am from Rakhine State. You know the border with Bangladesh, where it's really bad things happening. And I was born there. I am here today with you. My home, my region, is known as today as a bloody place to the world. And it's really, really sad for me. I don't even feel secure when I travel around the world. That is what the civil war conflicts affect. This is how people think and feel. How can I proud of myself telling you where I am from? How can I be confident myself where I am from? Today, I learned more that the world seemed the smallest place. We all are here once. We are here to make an international law for all. In 2017, I decided myself I will actively participate in ending civil war in Myanmar because it has lasted for already 70 years fighting. In 2018, this year, I became a young leader and spokesperson at the social sector development at Union Peace Conference, which is the top political dialogue in Myanmar. All are there. Armies are there, parliaments are there, ethnic armed organizations are there. So I am being proud of myself there. There, we made laws, we write principle, laws, policy, wishes to end the conflicts in Myanmar. In 2018 conference, we discussed in my sector, where I am a spokesperson, we discussed importance of children's, women's, health, refugee, and just before the conference, I received email from the IPYG about DPCW. And I was thinking, oh, that's what I have been looking for, what I have been dreaming about to join, to work. So I saw DPCW, which we are working on to become international law as a UN resolution. I said to myself, all right, that's what I've been looking for. UN, I think UN has not had this kind of international law. So therefore, there is a time for regional leaders, national leaders, international leaders, and civil society organization to support DPCW and make the world have peace. And let this vocabulary, WAR, war, disappear from our dictionary. and our daily life talk. Let's educate the civil society and get strength from them and make DPCW as an international law together. We are getting closer to the goal. It's happy. I promise that I will be forever with you till we all are getting till we reach our goal and our dream come true. I appreciate to Chairman Lee to give us the answer, clear answer to sensitization of war in this world. DPCW, thank you.
Thank you very much, Myint, for writing that letter to our distinguished guests, really showing the heart of the youth, urging the leaders of our nations to establish peace. Like him as well, and really following in that footsteps of communicating with our world leaders, many of our International Peace Youth Group members have also written letters. And as you can see, for our guests that are here with us today, there is a letter that has been given to you. And so with this letter that our youth members have written to you, we're going to have a time where we also as leaders can reply back to them and show them our heart as well as a leader for peace. And so then during this time, we'll have about 5 minutes for you to work on composing your letter. And we ask that you really could write this letter with sincerity. If you're not able to finish the letter that you'd like to write due to time, of course it's understandable. Just make sure that you finish this letter and give it to your protocol aid helper before you leave Korea, because we'll be collecting these letters as a commemoration of this great work of peace that we have done today. Thank you very much. And now we'll have the protocol escorts invite up all those who gave a speech at today's conference. We'll have the speakers from the conference come to the stage to have a group photo together. We'll have the speaker, also Chairman of HWPL, Chairwoman of IWPG, the Director of IPYG, and the Secretary General of HWPL. Please all come to the stage with our VIP speakers as well, and we'll take a photo with them. Let's give all of them a round of applause for their efforts in achieving peace. And so now we'll look to the camera with a bright smile, showing the light of peace through our face. And now that we've taken the photo, we'll have one more group photo to conclude our conference for today. So if the guests and the speakers and the HWPL, IPYG, IWPG representatives can now come down from the stage.